If you're just joining us, we're also following this breaking news right now. We're on scene of a shooting in the Phillips neighborhood in Minneapolis near 25th Street and 17th Avenue. Our Audrey Russo is there live. She's going to have an update for you coming up in just a couple of minutes. We also have an update right now on your forecast. Let's toss things out to John, who is tracking rising temps. What a lovely July we're having this September.
I love it. Yes, July and September. It's warmer in September than it was in August, so whatever. When it changes, it's going to hit fast, though. I'll tell you, the temperatures slip quickly in late September. Maybe I don't have to tell you that, you know. Now, 71 degrees out there now. It is still dry. That dew point matters because there's rain trying to come in here today. We should be evaporating most of the rain that comes through. Typically, when you evaporate rain, you get left over with clouds. So we'll still see some cloud cover from the rain out west right now. Look at this, 73 in Moorhead, 73 degrees. That's well above their average high for this time of the year. So there is the actual system. There's the cold front right there. It's not that impressive, but this is what I think we're going to see tomorrow. So tomorrow, that is all shifting across the states. So what we're going to do is we're going to time this out, and we'll talk about the drop in temperatures in your forecast coming up. Cece.
Good morning. Seeing a stalled vehicle near Little Canada, Highway 36 eastbound at the entrance ramp from Rice Street. You can see that this ramp is partially blocked right here on the right side. It's pretty dark out there still, so if you plan to go that way soon, stay left. It shouldn't impact your drive if you're headed toward Pine Springs, though. Everywhere else in the metro looking pretty good right now. I'll be talking about one more construction project in a few minutes. Jason.
All right, Cece, thank you. Let's turn back to that breaking news we're tracking in South Minneapolis. In the last 20 minutes, we've confirmed police are investigating a shooting in the Phillips neighborhood. Our Audrey Russo is live at the scene right now. And Audrey, what's the very latest?
Yeah, Jason, literally within the last minute, I spoke to the public information officer on scene. He confirmed to me this is, in fact, a deadly shooting out here. I'm going to step out of the way so you guys can get a little bit of a closer look. From what we can see, most of the investigation is really centered around that garage area back in this alleyway. And just as a reminder, the closest cross streets, I would say, are 17th Avenue South and 25th Street. We're standing in like a little alley, basically. So really, traffic isn't impacted at this point, but this little alleyway is closed off just while officers continue to investigate. Now, the public information officer on scene did tell me that this was a deadly shooting, but he didn't confirm how many people, who was involved. That's still information that I think they are working on. We've been told that in the next couple of minutes or so, we're going to get an official update. So I'm going to continue to stay on scene and just wait for that information to come down. Obviously, this is still very much a fresh scene. They are still investigating, trying to figure out exactly what happened. But I can confirm to you, Jason, that this is a deadly shooting. Back to you.
All right, Audrey, with that late development here, that deadly shooting in South Minneapolis. Thank you. A lot to learn as the situation develops. We're going to bring you the latest as soon as we learn more information. In a matter of hours, a suspect in a deadly hit and run in downtown Minneapolis will face a judge for the first time. So here on your screen is 16-year-old Demaya Broom. She died early Saturday morning after police say 22-year-old Latalia Margali intentionally drove into a crowd of people. 5 others were injured. According to charging documents we received in the last 15 hours, Margali is facing 1 murder charge and 5 counts of assault. The documents suggest she got into her car following a fight and knocked one person down while backing up. She then allegedly hit another group of people without braking as she sped down the wrong way down 5th Avenue. Hennepin County Attorney Mary Moriarty argues the evidence shows her actions were intentional.
Egregious. I mean, it's very clear from the video that she drove directly into a crowd of people, many of whom had their back to her and some of whom were on the ground.
And the maximum penalty for the murder charge is 40 years. Second-degree assault carries a 7-year penalty. Well, an update now on a story we brought you as breaking news on Sunrise yesterday morning. After a 17-hour manhunt, a person of interest is now in custody connected to a homicide in rural Hugo. In a press release, the Washington County Sheriff's Office says deputies responded to a house for an open line 911 call. They found the suspect leaning over a 68-year-old relative who was severely injured and later died. Deputies tried to arrest the man, but he got away. He was captured about 20 hours ago after a nearby resident found him hiding inside of her trailer. Formal charges could come down very soon.